What's up, y'all, and a happy afternoon to you. This is Clay Johnson, and we're going to warn you now, it's coming a little bit of a long one today. The reason is because today we are announcing a crowdsourcing campaign to help us raise funds to record our debut album. We've been playing as a band for 4 years now and started getting on the road and touring for the last 2 years. And it's finally gotten to the time that we really need to take all these songs we got and put them into something and put it out there. And I want to take the moment today to kind of explain the how, the why, the what we're doing, and all the incentives that go along with this campaign. So for those of you not in music and aren't aware, making an album is a long and expensive process, and it takes a lot of time, resources, financial resources, and all that above. And while I've never really been one that likes to ask for help, especially when it comes to financially, it took some convincing for us to decide that our best course of action was to put this campaign together. So today I just want to sit here and explain, tell you all about it and what we got going on with it. So what we're trying to do is record our debut record. We've already lined up a producer and who we're going to work with on it and all that jazz. And we are working with trying to get a $10,000 goal. And I know that kind of seems like a lot of money off the top. And I'd like to explain why we're going with that number. And this comes from a lot of discussions with people in the industry, people that have released albums, that have done the promotional campaigns that go with it. So a lot of that money is for the bass recording. About half of it covers the bass recording of the album. A little bit more of that goes into cover the mastering of the album, and more of it goes into the promotional campaign to promote, release, get it out there, and make sure it gets heard. And that involves running ads, recording music videos, doing live performance videos, things like that we can push out on social media and push out to folks to see it and make sure that it doesn't kind of get lost in the algorithm, so to speak. So that's kind of the reason of why and how we're doing it, why we're coming to you for the financial help on it. Now, as people know too, we're very much working class musicians. We fund, like most independents in our area, like we fund our own tours, we fund everything from our own pockets, and that gets very expensive, especially when you're looking at something like doing a record. And while we would love to be able to just hand out merch for these donations, it's not exactly that simple, because we're really working towards becoming less of a 3-hour bar show kind of band and more into getting into venues, and venues you get paid a little bit less and you rely a lot more on merchandise to make money, basically. But that being said, we didn't want to not give incentives for people to donate to this campaign and help us out. So what we did is we put together a tier list of the different donations, which are different gifts that we'd like to give you if you contribute to our campaign fund. So as you see here, we got tier number 1. That's $1 through $15 donation. And at that rate, we will put your name and our liner notes on the album itself, where it says all the thank yous, to be one of the financial benefactors that we put on there. Tier number 2, our $16 through $30 range, we will send you a sticker and I will handwrite you a thank you note, along with your name still being in the liners. So keep in mind, whichever tier you get, you also get the tiers above that too. When we go over tier number 3, that's our $31 through $60 range. That will include a signed show poster. We do show posters for every show that we have, and we would like to send one of those along with the other tiers to you as a gift. Tier number 4, we got $61 through $100. That we will give you a full band shout out on the Instagram. We'll get together and we will call you out and say thanks, insert name here, and tag you in it so you can share that with your friends. If you get over here, tier number 5, that is $100 through $299. At that rate, along with everything else, I will hand write lyrics to whatever song of ours that you want and sign them. And I'm a very wordy songwriter, so that's a lot of words and a lot of lyrics. But if you throw that money, I will do it. And I will deal with the hand cramps and carpal tunnel to make that happen. If we get to tier 6, we have our $300 to $999 range words. And if you do that much, we will name the next leg of our tour after you. So when we tour, we do it in different legs. And at this rate, if you contribute to that, we will call, the next one the Jane Doe leg of the American Folks 2024 Fall Tour, something like that. And make you feel special for helping contribute. Over here, we get to the big dollar numbers. Number 7, that's the $1,000 plus. If you throw a grand on there, I will come to your house and I will do an hour and a half solo acoustic show for you and your friends and your family. If you throw an extra K on there, we'll bring the whole band. we will do a full hour and a half acoustic show with all 5 members of the band. We go down here to tier number 9, the 3K range. If you throw that much, I will come to your house and I will clean it, and then I will cook you dinner, and I will play music for you again on top of that. And I can't promise the cleaning will be good, but I can let you know that the dinner would be pretty damn good. And then we got our last tier, that is tier number 10. That is like $4,000 or more. If you throw that much, I will name my firstborn child after you. And that's saying a lot, because I got a deceased dad right now that would love for me to pass that name on. Sorry, Pops. But yeah, I'll do it. Name the firstborn after you. Tell your friends and family that. And seriously though, if you donate even more than that, I will do whatever you ask me to. Frankly, I don't care. Within moral and ethical boundaries, of course. Let me preface that. And keep in mind, these are all gifts too that we'd like to give away for you donating to our cause to help us do that. The plan is to start recording the album within the next month or so and have it out sometime by mid to late next year. You can also go to our website, clayjohnsonmusic.com. There's a special tab on the page for our fundraising efforts. You can find a link to the GoFundMe on there, along with all the different tiers, the email address that we're using for this campaign, and just a bunch of other things that'll kind of help put this all into perspective for you. You can also go to our Instagram page. We have a link to this on our link tree. We'll be spreading this out for as long as it takes to meet our goal, basically. Yeah, so clayjohnsonmusic.com, Instagram page at @rclayjohnsonjr. You can find all the information there. And if you have personal questions, just shoot me a DM, ask me what's up. And again, we thank everybody for all the support that we've gotten over these last 4 years of being a band, especially in these last 2 years where we started getting on the road more, playing more, traveling more, and putting that kind of effort into this. We've got a really good fan base, and we got a lot of friends and family and people we've met across the 9 to 10 different states we played in the last couple of years that have shown a lot of love, and all the help that y'all provide is greatly appreciated. So give us a shout, follow along, look forward to hearing from you and playing some shows. We also got the calendar for upcoming shows on the website, so go check that out too. Thank you guys, and we'll keep you updated with everything as goes on. So Yes-Haw, y'all.